miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Tie with Francis, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. And every week, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance floor. Don't miss a beat, stay tuned.
Welcome, guys. Yes, Time with Francis is live today. Every Friday, don't forget, we're going to be live here. Thank you so much for your patience. Sorry we started late, but I promise you the best, okay? So stick and stay. Welcome, welcome, welcome all of you to the show Time with Francis, and I am your host. My name is Frances Jah. Okay, guys, the program is very live on satellite, Facebook, YouTube, and links so on Today Ghana News TV. I'm also streaming live on TikTok right now, so you can join in and follow me. And also, we're live on our associate channel on Hing FM 93.5 at Akim Hemang in the Eastern Region, King's Radio in Accra. Of course, you can tune in, my people, in Accra, Jaframa TV at Warra in OT Region, Sekina Information Center at Talali, Northern Ghana. Yes, we are at the Lema Community Information Center. And at Nkwanta and France TV, also at the Aflao in the Volta region. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Joining me just after the break are two young, dark chocolates, and handsome football players. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after this break. I'm sure you want to see my guests live.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Enka osro hine. Ka apostle Stephen Amuakuhu okwantrofo penyi ene kofa baye edema Inner World of God Ministry International ewa biblical truth. Miminda ediye nimi ene miminda bia. Abra abo enumre nonso Ghana time. Yeyini life ewa Today Ghana News TV. Biblical truths. Power, power, power.
Welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for joining in. Okay, so don't forget that it's Time with Frances, and yes, I have my two lovely guests. I told you guys, right? So they're here with me, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. So welcome, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice to be here.
Thanks.
I'm Sila Bakanuta.
Yeah.
Football player from Guinea.
So can you tell us, like, which team you're playing for?
Well, actually, I'm playing for Chinas Electric. It's an amateur league team.
Okay.
You know, but I played before. Like, I had a very beautiful career as a player.
Okay. All right. Welcome, my dear. Your name, your country, and the football team you're playing for.
Yeah, hello, viewers. My name is Tijan Sibangura. I'm from Sierra Leone. I'm presently based in Armenia. I'm a professional football player playing for Androni.
Okay, guys, you heard the names, you heard the football team, the football player, the professional football player. But please, we're taking questions. So if you have a question you want to ask them, I told you it's an interactive show. So if you want to ask questions, just send it to the comment section and I will do you the honors, okay? And tell us, please, your name and the country where you're watching us from. So thank you very much. I'll be waiting for questions, guys. All right, let's get into the show. I'm going to ask them now. What inspires you to pursue a career in football?
Firstly, I want to say football, it goes with passion, yeah? Because you have to follow your heart. Now, this is what you love. You understand? Before then, me going to football, I have someone like is a mentor to me. He's my cousin. So he inspired me a lot to play football. So his name, he go by the name Abubakar Suma. It's a Australian in the US. So he's my inspirer.
Okay, so he inspires you to be a football player.
Yeah.
But I wanted to take it back to the very beginning where you were a kid, the first day you kicked that ball. What makes, did something in you tell you you were going to be who you are when you grow up?
One thing, yeah. Every time football, every time you go to the pitch, yeah, you have different feeling. You have that kind of feeling like every time, even if you don't have anything to eat, tomorrow you say, I want to go and train, I want to go and train, because the passion is there. When you have passion for something, you pursue it, so you have that kind of feeling. Football gives different feeling. Whatever thing you're going through in life, anytime, even if I'm going through struggles or hard times, if I go to the pitch, I'll forget everything, play normal football. You understand?
Okay. All right, Abubakar, I'm going to ask you the same question, what inspired you? Tell me the beginning, the genesis of this thing, where it all started, from the very first day you kicked that ball.
Yeah, in the introduction, that's why I told you, I have a very beautiful story about it because it's from my dad.
Okay.
For the short story, he wished his wife to born a kid and to be like a football player, talented like class of Jacob Maradona.
Yeah, of course.
And the story stayed because his first team as a professional was Boca Junior. In my country, mine was Satellite FC. And then the two color was same, yellow and black. And yellow and blue.
Okay.
So it goes like that, and he supported me a lot. But before, he was insisting, you have to finish school first, then football. But at the same time, he prepared me, he knew how to join both of them. When I went to school and come back, I have time to sleep, wake up, then have my time of football, 1 hour 30. After that, took my lesson, have a dinner, and then go to bed. I had that routine. So the passion never left me. But for the second question, you asking him, because the question is coming to me, it's one day, I went to the stadium, I saw a very small player, skinny guy like this. He's playing in Turkey actually.
The name wasn't it?
Yeah, like Michelin then, but they used to call him Dada.
Okay. So he inspires you.
To concretize my dream is that because of him.
Okay.
He was too small, and there is a coach who had the mind to put him in the tempo like Lamine Yamal is doing actually, because he's too young.
Okay.
It's not everyone can be constantly improving himself in best way like he's doing actually. So it was like that. I saw the guy. I said, but everything he's doing, I can do it also.
Oh.
So why not? And I'm every time talking about that. We met. I told him.
So that's how your started, your own started from the journey.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, Mr. Tijansi, did you go to a football academy? Because I have a 7-year-old son. Now there's a football academy. He's there. He's going for training. I want to know, from Africa, you're from Sierra Leone. Do you go to any football academy in Sierra Leone, at a young age, or how did it start for you?
Well, football, yeah. It started my own football career. It started going watching movies like they have this soccer thing. At first, I started like that because in my home, my father don't let us to like watch football, this, that, like he just wants us to go school, do this, do that. I said, okay. So anytime I go to school, like we have a field, like Marfa Field from Sierra Leone, it's a Lonely community. So like every time before going to school, I'll stand, watch players playing, like I want to be a football player, I want to do this, I want to do this. Like the passion I have for it is different. So anytime I go to school, some days I will skip school, go to training, which was very, 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 very hard for me.
So let me ask this: is it because your dad did not accept your football career at a young age? That's why you didn't go to an academy, or what was the reason why you didn't go to a football academy?
Because of sponsor. Because if your father is not allowing you at that young age to play football, if anyone else do that for you, your father is gonna get angry. So like I have to continue respect his things until I got like 10 years later, so 17 years, I went for Sierra National under 17 for trials. Like they picked me, but we didn't travel because due to some errors because we have to do MRI scan and all and all.
Okay.
So skip. So like after I noticed that like this boy love football, I think I need to give him the support. So the first time he bought me a ball, a boots and a ball. So I started kicking, training in the compound. So like I was free now, so okay, I can do this thing.
Okay, that was at what age?
That was at 17 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that means you go through the normal school and you finish with your schooling.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
It was great.
Okay. So you played for the under 20, like in 2018, right? You played already on under 20. Yeah. How did that happen?
Oh, it's by the grace of God, because by then, how it all started, I was playing for my community. By then, I was young. By then, I was not too mature enough because we have these senior players in our community, along the community from Sierra Leone. You understand? So, like, at that time, we have a match for the like inter-community league. We have a match, so the coach told me, "So, TJ, I'm going to pick you to play for us. Say, but you have to be ready. You have to be motivated." I said, "That's it, coach. I'm ready. I'm prepared." So he gave me the chance, the opportunity. Since that first time I played, like I was called up by the senior national team coach to join the home base team.
Wow.
So like I was having this my elder brother, like he was already in the home base team. So like he told me, I went home. First I went home. I said, "Bro, I said this is what the national team coach told me to start training on Monday." He said, "I know." He was like was surprised. He said, "I know you're not going to train this, that, like this." So in the morning, I didn't even like wake him up from sleep. I'm going for training. So I went first at the stadium. So after he was coming, because he was already a professional player, so he was coming with his car, playing loud music. As soon as he sees me, like we play together, train together. After training, I went to him and said, "I told you this." So after through that kind home base, so the under 20 came up. So they said, "Okay, since I was young."
Okay. You're too young to play for the main team.
Yeah. So, but I have the potential. Let me start with under 20. So I went to under 20. We play against Guinea-Bissau. Right.
So that was your first big match, I should
Yeah. You know, every player's dream to represent your flag, your country. So like you have that kind of joy. You know, when you're singing your national anthem, the stadium is full. Everyone, like that kind of feeling.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay. All right, let me come to you. I also know that you played in your country, Guinea-Conakry.
Yeah.
Yes. So you played for Academy Source Satellites, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how was it like when you got that chance to play for your team, your country?
Yeah, actually, it was a kinder good because, like at the beginning, we was not on the league.
Okay.
Okay, as you're asking him, like we never that time we never had to go in the academy, but there is in every area there is a coach who like to pick the good players.
Okay, so Guinea-Conakry don't have a football.
No,
academy.
actually have.
Now they have.
Yeah, but
Then you're talking.
yeah.
They have.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
They didn't. Okay.
They didn't. So everything like from like area game.
Okay.
Because as you know in Africa that is
That's yeah.
because you have to represent your house, your area.
Mm-hmm.
So it's everyone coming.
Okay, so like it started from a competition,
yeah.
area by area. Oh,
that's
yes.
small competition,
Okay.
And once you have the habit of doing something in that, like you are ready for everything. And national team as well.
Yeah, so like it makes everything easy because you already started from competition.
Sure.
So, but how was the feeling for the first time to play? Like he said, standing there, saying your national anthem, the whole stadium is full, people watching you. Like, what was the feeling?
Funny enough, it was in his country, the first time to wear jersey.
Oh, really?
National team jersey under 18. It was in his country.
So, have you played against each other before?
No. And they had one sitting in Makeni.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We went there to play against the Sierra Leone national under 18.
Oh, okay. Which year was that?
We lost 1-0, I think it was.
To Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's make. Okay, that was your first play, international.
During the national hymn, I was crying against imagine.
I know.
The national team have something special.
Yes, definitely.
They have something special. Once you wear that jersey, you feel like another person.
Because you're an ambassador representing the country.
Of course. So let me know what sacrifices have you made for you to get to this level in your career, your football career?
Sleepless nights, I can say, because when you love football, times will come at night. You don't want to sleep. You just want to play, doing better muscles for you to be physically fit, because you have to be physically fit before you have to be mentally fit, because the mentality is already there. The mentality is already there. It's all about hard work, because for you to be at the top, you need to work hard. Don't give up on your dreams. Continue working hard. Pray, because God decides everything. You understand?
Yeah.
But be consistent in whatever thing you're doing. You are doing this, you are playing basketball, playing football. But as for the young kids coming up, you have to be consistent. Stay away from drugs, stay away from everything that will keep you from what you love. You understand?
Okay, so about how you have done it, like what sacrifices, what have you put in to reach to this level?
Dear Francis, this is a question I'm going to answer in a very short way.
Okay.
The content, the meaning of patience.
Yeah.
That's the sacrifice.
Oh.
Because during the patience, you will see some friend or some younger people who are more talented than them. You will see them suddenly in some level.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very strong to tight your belt, to not being envy.
Yes.
It's time, it's not your time.
Yeah.
That is patience, it's a process.
Mm-hmm.
The sacrifice is the patience.
Yes.
In anything in this life, if you want to succeed, you have to be patient. That is the sacrifice, just in one word.
Yeah, I love that. Patience is the key. Patience is sacrifice, because if you don't have patience, trust me, oh my goodness, that's so bad. All right, I want to ask Mr. Dijon, your journey from Sierra Leone. It's like you're the big star. You play the under 20. Sierra Leone is good when it comes to football. Like they're not, like we know Sierra Leone when it comes to football, like the name is out there. So you coming here, what's inspires you to come all the way here? What's your journey like? Was it your management? Was it like, what makes you to like say, oh, you know what? I want to go to Europe to start playing football.
Yeah, one thing. At first, I have my family that is supporting me very well, which of course I appreciate them. My journey started like this. Like at first, my elder sister was telling me, okay, can you come to the US? Maybe you can walk, maybe you can do this. I told her, I said, me, I love football. This is what I was been doing from back then. So like, I want to play football. At first, I went to Cyprus.
Okay.
In 2019, after the national team football, after the match, I have an agent that sees me and say, okay, I have a team for you and all. So I went, but the trial didn't go successful, so I had to come back to my country. And now I'm here in Armenia, so like continue playing, working. It was very, very, very hard for me because, coming here without agents, without a team, you understand, you have to fight it on your own, do your thing on your own. So like, I work hard very well for me to be at the top. And now I'm grateful. I'm playing in Andranik, so like I have a professional contract. So
Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna ask you the same a question, like your journey from Guinea to here, or maybe where you first started off, maybe outside internationally. How was it like?
It's a long process, as I told you, from the Premier League, had the chance to under 18, and then there is a African competition actually, like they call it Shan.
Okay, in Guinea?
No,
In
Africa. Yeah. So like I had the chance to play that competition. That it was also something like amazing and magnific as a memory, And coming here in Albania, as he said, even you came by the way of agents, there is your destiny and there is your destination.
You came through an agent?
No, Guinea.
Okay.
I came from Guinea directly here.
Okay, but no agents?
No, with agents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
Because he didn't come through an agent,
yeah. It was with agents, a Russian agent.
Okay, so how was that like? How was it like?
Yeah, I was pretty excited, to be honest, once, because why I was excited, in my country I had achieved a lot of things.
Okay.
So I was tired of the place. I want to look at
your experience,
Then I came, it was, on the first 2-3 weeks, it was good. Then after some complication, and after that, COVID came.
Oh, of course.
A lot of things. And as well, like here, if like example, you don't have a team, life is not easy.
Yeah.
You have to go against life. So if you're not playing football, you have to do something.
Yes, sure. Please, guys, don't forget to send in your questions and tell us where you're watching us from. And if you have any question you want to ask this footballer, cute, nice on my side, you can send it in. I will do you the honors to ask your questions, and definitely they're going to answer you. Okay, so Tijan, I want to ask you, said the first day you went to Cyprus, how was the weather like?
Coming from Africa, your first time being to Europe.
Especially during the winter.
Yeah. So it was very crazy for me. So at the first time we started like this, it was some like ice storm was falling. Like it was evening. After training, I went home, take my shower. I was sleeping like this. So like I was hearing like it was raining, but it was with ice storm. So I went out to open the door, and I called up my elder brother staying in UK. I said, "Bro," I said, "Now it's ice storm." So like I was scared. I said, "Oh, it's normal. It's gonna snow." So like it's my first experience, but playing in the winter as a football player and as your first time. Is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult because you playing, your toes will be like freezing. Like you can't kick the ball, you can just pass, make this like.
But does it affect like your professionalism? Like you don't give in your all during the time because it was so cold and coming for the first time from your country that's so warm. How was the feeling like? Like you think you didn't give your best?
Like I said, it's different. If you play in a normal pitch and you play when it's snowing, it's very different. Because you don't even know how to make a pass. That's what the ball won't stop, or neither the wind or the snow won't block the ball. So it was very difficult, very hard. It was freezing for me. So if I was like this, I'll find something like. It was very, very crazy for me. So.
Okay, so Bakar, what about you? How was your experience like? Do you
I'm gonna join him. I don't know, it was September, and it was very close to winter. But in everything, like when it's a new experience, it means adaptation.
Yeah.
And there is no easy adaptation. So.
But you adapt finally. I mean, now you guys are here, you're living here, so you're used to it now. You're sure when it comes to that. All right, let me ask you, how was your process like leaving your family like the first time? You said it was exciting, like you achieved a lot in Guinea, but you feel like you need something new. But are you married, by the way?
No, I'm not.
You have kids?
Yeah, I have a little beautiful daughter.
How many?
Like her to now she turned 13.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Okay, and leaving her behind, but by then, the time you left Guinea Conakry, were you married or you were not?
No.
Okay, so how's the feeling like leaving your child, your mom, your family, coming to a country that you don't know anyone?
Approximately, I'm kind of person who used to keep in my mind the positive memory.
Okay.
And not the bad. I just use the bad to move from the next step, but I'm not keeping it on me.
Okay.
Because I don't want that kind of things for my soul. So to come back on your question, why I introduced by that, that it's something sad. My father, he's the one who did everything for me for football. Even I'm playing good, I'm playing Christian, I'm using the.
Okay, you guys played together in the same team.
I'm using off of good. It's because of him. But it's when he dead.
Oh, so
4 months after that, but he next Sunday he have to die. This Sunday we had a conversation. He said, what's wrong? We try everything, a lot of visa, what's wrong? And then but I told him that day, like I said, I will go, the professional way.
And it came to pass.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's proud wherever he is.
But leaving my daughter was not hard like leaving my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you and your mom, they were like this?
Yeah, because my daughter, I show her everything and I was telling that to her.
But girls with their dads too, they're very close.
Yeah, I was telling her, your dad is a football player, so one day maybe the person is going to leave you. But you have to be cool.
Oh, so you had a conversation with your parents.
Communication is the best skill.
Yeah, that's true.
But leaving my mom, that was very hard.
Why?
She had only 2 men in her life, my dad and me.
Oh, so you're the only son in the family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until she died, she never attended the fact of losing her husband. After her husband, everything went, But after that, everything was cool.
I'm so sorry about your parents, but I'm sure they're happy. They're so
Sure. And
because whatever they put in you, it's showing.
Definitely.
And yes, Mr. Tijan, are you married?
No, I'm single.
You have a child?
Yeah, of course. I have a beautiful daughter as well.
Okay.
She's 8 years old now. She's my all in all.
Okay.
When you say a mini me, like the junior.
Playing football, how was that kind of the feeling, the emotions, the decision? Do you regret it?
It was very hard for me, because you live in your daughter. She's very young and small. I want her to enjoy daddy's love, mommy's love. You understand? Yeah. But me moving, even though it was for greatness, yeah. But you have that every time. Oh, my daughter, this she'll be calling dad when are you coming? That kind of feeling. Yeah. I miss her so much, and I miss my mom as well. She's my backbone. Every time I'm stressed off, I'm pissed off.
It's like both of your mommy's boys.
Yeah. And I lost my dad. My dad too. He's let me tell you, he was a soldier before, but he loved me so much. Before coming here, I was putting pressure. Dad, I want to leave. I want to travel to Europe. I want to play football here. He was just saying, be patient. And that month, he passed away. So not knowing, he told my elder sister, I want you to help him. He wants to play football and all. So after he passed away, I was so sad. I was the one that took him to the hospital. Sorry for the.
It's okay. You can.
I was the one took him to the hospital. I was there during the day, slept at the hospital until the day I was having a match, but I couldn't go because my dad was sick. So I told him, I said, I have a match. I said, but I don't want to go because I'm all alone with you here. He said, okay, go and play. Because this is what you love. So I went and played. So I come back up in the evening and he asked me, say, how's the match? Even though he was sick, but he still has that kind of, love for me, like doing what I love. So like it was happy for me so much. So until then, he told me like, okay, don't sleep here. Go back home. In the morning you can come. Not knowing that he's going to pass away on that day.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, by the way, but I'm sure your dad is very proud wherever he is. So I want to ask you about the food. I know Africans really like our local food. So, and this part of the world, we don't get to get that like often or at all. By the way, let me ask you, what's your favorite food, your local dish?
Like it's actually a dish from Ivory Coast.
Okay. Do you normally you get it here?
No, but like when I travel, I used to take it with me and keep it like at home.
Okay.
It's called a chicken.
Yeah.
Very delicious. I like it. I can eat it every day. But I used to make like stew also,
Okay.
and with fufu. That one also I like it.
Do you get like other African dishes like here easily?
I'm not like it's. I can say for the last 4 months is the first time I ate the jollof rice because of you. I'm not that kind of person who is killing myself
Okay.
for that. Like I'm living here.
So you try you try new things.
Yeah, I'm adapted already on like the way people are eating here.
Okay.
To not disturb myself that much for it.
Yes.
If I have it, cool.
Cool.
If I don't, if I have like a simple tolma, the national dish, or something else, I can eat it and move.
It's okay. I mean, I think that's the mindset of a traveler or footballer because you guys move from like place to place, so you just get used to it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dish, teacher?
You mean
Local, yes, from your country,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah.
cassava leaf? I love cassava leaf so much. Like,
So when was the last time you had cassava?
wow. Maybe 2 years, some months.
Oh my goodness! And how does that make you feel?
It's crazy. Every time, like, my daughter used to call me on video and say, today we cooked cassava leaf or like, I was saying, why you call me this? Like, I miss cassava leaf so much because that's my staple food. So I like cassava leaf so much. But of course, I have to adapt. I have to try new things, I have this, we have what we call in Armenia, palav.
Okay.
So I eat palav also.
But let me ask you, what's your favorite Armenian food dish? Because I mean, you've adapted.
Okay, I say gichka. They call it gichka. Like in Australia, we call it bolgo. So like in Armenia, they call it gichka. So
that's your favorite.
But I think that Grushka is like from Ukraine, right? It's not so Armenian.
I don't know, bro. I just eat it.
Okay, so what's your favorite Armenian food?
No, mine it's like Togmen Lamadu.
So,
I love lamado so much with cheese and lemon. I used to. There is a place named Ost in Center.
Okay.
I used to take a step there. I love it so much.
Okay. At least now you find your feet. You find yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have to adapt because you're footballers. Okay, my dear viewers, thank you guys for tuning in. But don't forget to send in your messages, please. Ask them some questions. I'm here. I'll ask them for you. And please tell us where you're watching us from. Your name and where you're watching us from. Okay, so we're going back to more questions, and now I want to ask them about their. Okay, let's go to criticism. How did you guys handle that? Especially when you lost a game. Like, how do you handle it mentally? Because I know fans can be crazy.
Not only crazy, more in Armenia. If you playing here, imagine you are losing, you are down 1-0 here, and it's already ending time. And then the ball went out, and the fans, they are going to hold the ball. Like they're going to shout on you, if you hold the ball. They have the way they shout, like it's crazy. Every time they like, because we are black, I don't know, but in football, wherever you go, like you have this racism.
We're going to come to that, but yeah. So let's see how you handle the fans.
I just keep it low. I know what I'm doing. After match, then it's finished. Everything I take it as for. Maybe you will be shouting. I'll play normal because this is what I love. This is my game. Because this is not my first time, so like it's not strange to me. So I'm used to it already. So you can be shouting, doing this. We started from the smaller age or the younger age. So
have you ever lost a penalty kick in the match?
Of course, I've lost, but I've scored plenty than I lost because.
No, I'm talking about the one you lost. So how was the feeling? Especially the one you lost for the very first time.
Not very first time, as I said before. But you losing at a final, you are the last kicker, you're the last one that's going to kick a penalty.
I know.
Just for you to score, then you guys win. Then you take the ball. Even you shoot hard and keeper save the ball.
Okay.
So it's like, it was crazy. I was crying like, oh, I fucked up. Like, I felt pain.
So how was your teammates' reaction to that?
No, they came and consoled me like, it's okay, it's normal, you know. Because even the best players to lose penalties, the Ronaldo, the Messi, and all.
Of course. Yeah.
So it's normal.
So, Mr. Bubakar, the same question for you. Have you ever, how do you handle, first of all, the fans? So when, like, the fans, like, people, how do you do it?
Oh, you know, in any situation, there is a different opinion. When there is different opinion, that's mean like some people will like and some people not. But you have to know what you are doing. And you know, football is not math. The best answer is inside the pitch.
Yeah.
If you have that mindset, you know, you will handle like the fans. That's very important. That's why like I had instruction with dad and mom. My mom never been in stadium to watch me.
Okay.
Because she can't handle the fact of like supporter and so.
The emotion, I know.
So that I told her like stay at home. And dad also he will come at stadium, but he don't have the the ability of answering when someone is insulting him. Because he's a man, he can control his emotion.
Yes.
You know. So you have to know. There was one game. Insulting me, like I was affected inside the page, but it's looking like something was telling me that you're gonna do something light in this game. 89 minutes, I scored the only goal. And
Wow.
Then after the game,
so those who were insulting you,
yeah,
what was the reaction now?
Okay, because the team won, you have to understand supporter. It's feelings, it's emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I told you don't have to answer. The best answer is on the page. Imagine till 86 minutes, like I'm not the real Buba, and 89 minutes I scored. After the game, all the supporters come to me. I saw some people who was insulting me, and then my dad told me like, don't say hi to them.
Well, you have to, they're your fans.
And then I said, leave it. You know, and then he told me they were insulting me, but I said, that's football. It's emotional sport. You know.
But people lose a lot like a goal kick, like.
No, penalty I lost, and then he's the one who saved me.
Really?
Yeah. It was semi-final. And I'm usually I'm the one who is kicking penalty, all our penalty, I'm the one who is kicking.
Okay, so how did that happen? How did you say
there was too much stress on me on the time of kicking the penalty.
Yeah.
There was too much stress on me. But once I lost, like it was now 0-0, the one who kicked for the opponent team lost, and Tigan was the one who was supposed to kick. And then we scored, and then we went in final.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Yeah, that's one I lost.
And that goal, I dedicated it to my dad. Like everyone came through and was happy and all. So
I know the feeling of winning is easy, but when you lose, that is where the whole thing just goes. All right, guys, we're taking a break. We'll be back. Let's go for a short commercial break. We're gonna be back just after this. Don't go anywhere because we have more.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Enka osro hene ka apostle Stephen Amuako ho okwantrofo panyi ene kofa baye edema Inner World of God Ministry International ewo biblical truth memenda ediye nimi ene memenda bia abra abo enumere nonso Ghana time ye ni life ewo Today Ghana News TV biblical truths power
Welcome back there, viewers. Thank you so much for staying and watching the show Time with Princess, and I am your host, Princess Ja. Don't forget the program is live at Twitch and Facebook, YouTube, links are on Today Ghana News TV. We're also live on our association channel, Hang FM 93.5 at Hincam. Hangman in the Eastern Region, Kings Radio, Nakra, Jaframa TV at the Wara. In Otu Region, we're live Sakina Information Center at Nkwanta and Fans TV, also at the Aflau in the Volta region. Thank you guys so much for watching, but I've not seen your questions. Let it come in. Tell me where you're watching us from, which country, your name. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment section. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you, Mr. Tijan. You were talking about racism earlier, and I said we're going to come to that. I want to know how, when you came to Armenia for the first time and the team, how did they receive you? Were you the only black at the moment in the team? Did you meet another black person on the team?
No, like at first I came, at first I was playing for KFC. I met so many blacks. That's it was a mature team. I met Buba.
How many blacks were on the team?
Some like 5 blacks, 6, like that. So but in Armenia, when you're playing football, they have this love. You understand? Even though in any team, you have one person that will be.
Of course.
I don't like these.
It's like you're the new kid on the block to school, and you have the mean people, and you'll have the ones that are just don't like you for no reason. So how is it like? How do you cope?
It's normal. You have to accept it because in life you meet up people who like you or who don't like you. So that doesn't push me from what I'm here for. You understand?
But do you get the same reaction from the black people in the team, like the black players?
No. We are like a brothers because we all know we're here for something. Everybody has his own thinking what is here for. So we have the same thinking where everybody wants to be at the top. So we show that kind of bond, that kind of love. It's always that communication. So it's normal.
Okay, so this is from the white.
Yeah, you have a few of the whites that are in the team. They'll be like, maybe someone is you interchange together, you play in the same role, your roommate. So you're like, every time he's playing, I'm not playing at all. This kind of thoughts.
Okay. What position do you play?
I play central back, central defense. I even play attack as well. I play as a midfielder as well. But normally my main role is central back.
So the guy was literally beefing you because you're the kid on the block.
All the time, every time, even if I have injury, he'll come and TJ because now I'm going through constraint, I have injuries, so it's a bit more than close to 7-8 months now I'm not playing. So
how does that make you feel?
It's very so frustrating, so depressed because this is what you love. This is the only thing that can stop you from playing what you love. You understand? You're going through that kind of things, and others are going ahead. Yeah,
I know.
It's very difficult for you.
So, but how do you guys warm up to them? Because you came in. Sometimes you have to prove yourself, not prove, but you have to make sure it's a team. They already have their people, so they're used to who they are. But you coming in as a new person, maybe that it's not really racist. They just wanted what's it called? I'm not used to you. I'm used to this person. I want to play with this person. So I don't know if that is another thing, another angle you can look at it from.
So, first thing, me going to that team, my professional team now, me going there, I know I'm not going to meet any black there. You understand? So the first thing I did, like, I get used to all of them. My first day of training, after training, everyone was just shouting, TJ, like, they just get used to me, like, you know them from long time, like, that love was there. So it was cool, it was okay. Yeah.
Okay. So that means you handle it well.
Yeah.
They just warm up to you. Okay, Abubakar, for you, how was it like you coming all the way for the first time to a new team? I don't know if your team was having a black teammate as well. How did they welcome you?
No, I was the first, practically, like, there was mixed, like, Armenian and Ukrainian. I was the first black, but it was not that much easy.
I know, because they see you like a different human being, you know?
I was alone, but, like, I'm kind of person who, like, is focusing on making connection.
Okay.
So I did one, two good connection, but even though, okay, it was not that easy.
I know.
But it's repetition, and that repetition become a habit.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
But now I know they're like used to you already.
Yeah, actually, like, I feel like, to be honest here, I feel like.
But do you get the same reaction from the coach, like being racist towards you, or it's just the teammate?
Yeah, that first time I came, that locomotive, the coach, and I had a big issue with him.
It was racist.
Yeah, because that time I couldn't control my emotion. So we had like a big issue.
Well, how did you handle it?
I didn't stay there because of that issue.
Okay.
It's become too long because what I did to him, like, inside him he was burning. So he couldn't even want to see me in the page. And then I left and then I had a chance to move to another team.
So the next team, was it the same thing or it was totally?
No, actually the next team was like came that good. It's just the COVID destroyed everything. It was really good. Like the first day of training, director, coach, and I played for that team. I was the only black who was playing in the 11th start. Yeah, but COVID came and destroyed everything at that time.
Okay. So I want to ask this question that, is it true that you paid money to the coach to play in some big games, or sometimes the players offer money to the coach to play in some certain big games?
It's happened.
Okay. Has it happened to you?
I didn't do something like that.
Okay.
So it's happened.
Okay. You've done it before?
No, never.
You've never done it?
Never.
But it does happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your take on it?
Oh, like, actually, it's not something I'm judging bad because everyone is looking for his own interest.
Yeah.
And it's not only football now. Before football, it was passion.
Okay.
But now it's industry.
Yes.
It's market.
It's market, yes.
So it's about interest.
I feel like if you want to invest in yourself and you can afford it, I think it's okay.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I like the way, sorry, that is your privacy, but the way you are like taking a step around your soul. Because it's investment.
Yes.
Just because you want to hit big someone.
Yes. Sure.
It's something like that. Football now is that.
Yeah.
That's why I said become industry. If you invest plus passion plus talent, you have the great result according to chance also.
Chance, yeah. Okay.
That's
but what for people who can afford it, but they have the talent? I mean, don't you think it's a bit off?
It's bad. Some people like us, like I said, go to Yan, because the position he's playing, sorry about to go on him, that he had the head, and everything and the ability.
Yeah.
That's why I told you patience previously in one answer. He can see some people who is better than them, but they are this step. He's here. You need to be a real man to handle it. Yeah. Feelings, you understand what I mean?
I think everything is patient, like you said. When it's your time, nobody can stop it.
And it's this one, the head. It's the head who are controlling the body. you have to handle it inside your head, and the whole body will follow it.
Definitely. And Dijan, you mentioned about your injury. How did that happen to you?
During the end of the season, by then, 2023 or 24 season, like we went and played a match, so the ball was going out. I struck and then hit my knee on the ground. So since then, I still continue playing until the match end. After I continue to play. Like I had the emotion is in me already, so I didn't consider like I was injured.
So you were not in pain or
no, nothing. So after I came home, it was swollen up and all. I had to go to the hospital, then they checked, decided to rest and all. But it was crazy, and then it still hurts. And
so how's it now?
Now it's much better because I have to be doing recovery and all. But now it's much better. So.
Okay, so the same question I asked about the coaches taking money or the players offering money to coaches for them to play in some certain big games. Has it ever happened to you, supposedly?
I've never done it before, but it happens in a team, in every team.
Okay.
As my brother say, football is all about business.
Yeah.
You understand? It's no, but a game a coach need, he always put the right people in. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They choose some certain matches, like they do that, but a game they need desperately, they put everyone like are willing to play, are willing to go out to win the match. So, but it's normal in football. You coach receiving money from players that want to play. I've never done it before, like I said, but
it does happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think also it's a bad thing. It's only bad when somebody can afford it and the person is very talented and they are requesting money before you play. But if you think you can afford it, you can invest in your career. I don't think anything is wrong with it. Like they said, it's business, okay? So if you're out there, you're planning to be a footballer professional, you want to go higher and, get there. If you have it, if you can afford it, invest in your career. That's the best you can do anyways. Okay, so now I want to ask some fun questions. I know that when it's time for, after the game, you guys have this locker, shower place, right? That you go to shower and why are you laughing? Okay, so I want to know, in girls' locker, it does happen. We look at our boobs, we try to like compare who have bigger boobs. Do you guys do that with your dicks? Like, did you show it around and say who's the biggest?
Like between men, I don't think it's something we used to say because automatically you know who is who.
Oh, you guys see each other like that?
Yeah.
It's normal, like, as a footballer, you don't have to be shy.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Oh,
They're just free spirit. Because even in a normal game, you see a footballer, if you watch the top professional players, they can remove their pants and then they left the underwears to go their jerseys, to go this, everything. They'll be like this, go to the ocean in front of crowds.
Anyways, you guys are a team, so you're used to each other. That's not
a big deal. Shower together. Like everyone is following his things,
Okay, and I want to ask, I know these days people have preferences when it comes to dating. We have gay, we have bisexual, we have straight people. But have you ever had someone coming to you in your day? You boys, you guys. Maybe he likes what he sees and he's interested. Have you ever had such an experience?
It's normal for a gentle guy because there are so many people out there that are gays, bisexual, things that you understand. But me, I'm a straight person.
Oh, so you're straight. But have you had like somebody coming at you like?
So many like, oh, you have good eyes, and I'll just block you first. I'll block you and then focus on maybe.
But not in your team.
No, not in my team. No.
But let me ask you, is it again if you're a gay guy, is it a law that you're not accepted to play in the team because since you're gonna be with guys?
Me, for my family, it's around like.
No, I'm saying in your team, in the team, like in sports.
Know what I'm saying? From my own side, it's around first, like my family, you going to do that kind of stuff. So, as for me, I don't know much because you only know much when you're in it. I don't know much about gays and all. I'm a straight person, so like It's not my cool for me.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that, when you're going to look for a job, sometimes the description is, if you're gay, we don't allow. If you have dreadlocks, we don't employ you. So I'm asking, does it work in the football, like the team, the clubs, like do they accept such people? Or are they?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think so.
They don't accept.
I don't think so, to
Okay.
be honest.
But that's also bad because it can be gay, but he has talent. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Let's say the first one who gonna have mind to come and because I never heard about it. That's why I said
Football is a main game, not
yeah.
No. Don't say that because I think talent is talent. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yes, if you have the talent, why not? Don't discriminate, please.
Sorry, I didn't cut you off, but imagine as a game.
No, but it's not every one of them that behaves like it's not every one of them that you see that you know. Some people have not even come out. You not even believe they are. But when they see them, they look straight. Yes.
Yeah.
So don't say that. It's not by the looks.
Yeah.
You understand? We have a lot of them playing sports, other sports. I'm just saying in football club. Is it a law or is it against the law?
I've never seen a law.
Seen something like that before.
Okay, so if I just believe that if you have the talent, whether you get or straight, you should just sign up. You can be the next Cristiano Ronaldo, the richest. Okay, so now let's talk about have you ever made a bad decision on the pitch when you're playing ball?
Of course, it's normal. Playing football, you have to accept your mistake and move on. Because if you make mistake, like as a defender, as a central defender, if you make mistake, it's a goal. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you are playing a match, you made a mistake and you score, it's normal. Move on and play.
Okay.
It's normal to make a mistake, but how you bounce back and continue playing, that's the normal thing.
Okay. Well, you understand.
Yeah, it's same. It doesn't matter your IQ or your talent. You can't play a game without doing a mistake.
Okay.
You should know like this is the rules of the game.
Okay.
And you go on it like that.
All right. Okay, so now let's say, what are your upcoming goals for the? You have an injury, so I'm sure you're preparing yourself for the next season. So, what are your goals? How are you preparing yourself for the next season?
Yeah, I'm working on it. So like, they say walk in silence. Let you be at the top. You understand?
Yeah.
Because bouncing back is very difficult as a football player.
Okay.
Because you're not playing football for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, going close to a year. It's very hard for you to come back.
Yeah.
Only few can do that. So by the grace of God, I know I'll be back fully
Of course,
in the top level. So
sure. We're waiting. I'm sure we'll see you on the big screen very soon. And how are you preparing for your next season?
Yeah, actually, I'm on it, and Lord have mercy because to be surrounded with someone who can give you that motivation, especially as your partner, is very important.
Are you seeing someone or are you single still? You're saying your partner, so I have to ask that.
So, I'm not single actually, but.
So you're saying it's hard when you don't have someone there that is giving you that support.
Whatever your motivation, you need something like someone who giving you every time that light to be motivated.
Yeah.
It's very important, and especially it's something you are talented and you like, because when you are doing something that you're passion, you not feel like you're working. You're just enjoying, and then the income are coming with it.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? So that's
okay. He's single as he says. So if you're out there, you're also single. Mingle with him. Okay. So I want to ask you, Mr. Teacher, who is your biggest influence in your football career? Like who influenced you?
At first, my elder brother, as I said before, and because my cousin.
So no other footballer aside your family people.
That's what I'm going through now. Now, at first, I have Thiago Silva, Pio, yeah, and then Rudiger, and Sergio Ramos. I looked at them so much because I love the way they're playing. They are different. They have different style of playing.
Okay.
We have one, Sergio Ramos is very hard. Thiago Silva is playing with mentality.
Okay.
Yeah, and Rudiger is very fast.
Oh.
It's crazy and fast. So like
you look at all of them and
Yeah.
pick a little bit of what they have, how they play, and you want to infuse it in yourself. Okay, that's a good one. So what about you?
Go again with the question, please.
I'm saying that who is your biggest mentor? Aside your family. Okay.
At first.
So
And Luis Nazario da Lima,
Ronaldo.
that was my, and I do like Neymar.
Okay. All right. So how do they inspire you?
Maradona because of that wish. Luis Nazario because he's the first talented player I used to say like, oh, this one I like him so much. Even though I watch him, when I'm sad, I feel happy. And Neymar, he's very talented. Very doesn't matter, a Ballon d'Or is going down, he's very talented. I just noticed the talent. And also his lifestyle. I used to like that kind of lifestyle. So that is.
Okay, I want to ask this question that whenever there's a match, they do camping bars. They don't allow nobody to come see you, come visit. So it's you, Mr. Teacher. Why do they do that? Like, why do they put you guys aside and say, don't go, don't do this? And do they do that with food as well? Like there's certain food you should not eat, or just tell us, please.
Yeah, as for me, you have teams that they allow different things. They have some teams they rent a house for the foreign players that they will stay there. You understand? The owners of their country can stay wherever they want. But you have a match, maybe you go 1 week or 2-3 days ahead before the match.
So I'm saying about the 2-3 days ahead of the match. Yeah. Why do they do that? Like, why do you guys all together because of that?
To make sure you are ready, to make sure you sleep early, to make sure they know what you are eating. Because it's a match, so it's going to be different. You have to be ready, you have to be prepared, your muscles have to be rested a lot. Because you're going to play, you're going to give 100. And they don't want you to be going to play like, you'll be like, oh, you are tired. They don't know what you're
doing. Because you guys are ballers, you ball a lot. So maybe they don't want that. And they don't want the ladies around too much to distract you.
So, to answer that your question again in one word, it's about concentration.
Okay.
When you have game, when you have game, you need to be far away of distraction.
Yeah. So your mind, everything mentally, physically has to be on the game.
For those people who are in camp, that's the main, the main goal. Player to be together, to be about thinking the game, to be concentrated, because it's only that concentration can make you win.
Yeah.
So that's the.
I know very soon you are going on off season, but what specific skills do you focus on improving when you're not on season, when it's off season?
Just to play football again.
Okay.
Just not that much specific things, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just to play football more, because playing is the situation. As much as the situation,
okay,
your mindset is opening day by day.
And when you have a big match, how do you prepare yourself?
Example, tomorrow, we have an important game. So I wish I could sleep early today. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing, because in the past I have done some mistake like that. like to be enjoying before the game, you know, to doing some silly things, you know, and it's not professional.
Yeah.
It's not professional.
Yeah, it's
at all, you know. So now I'm just trying to be professional.
So
before every game, I'm trying to be professional. To like example, tomorrow we have to play at 4, to sleep on time today, to have at least like 8 hours sleep, to have like healthy food, you know, and then after game we can think about enjoyment.
Of course, I'm sure you should go rest, and when you win the match, then you can celebrate.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, definitely. And you know, like when you're young, you know, when you are young and you reach some level, you know, getting by the excitement. And that's another thing. And that's why I tell you, like in my past, I have done a lot of mistakes, but like
now you know better. So.
Yeah, it's become experience for me.
Of course. Yes, you wanted to say something, Mr. John.
That's the reason the coach camp every player.
Okay.
Because for you to be professional, you know you have a match. That's why they camp you 2-3 days before the match, because they want to know your body condition, your health condition, everything about you. So as a professional player, you always need to be resting, always wake up early, train hard, you know, prepare for every match.
Yeah.
So.
All right, dear viewers, thank you so much for watching. You're watching the show. It's a time with Frances. I am your host. My name is Frances Ja. Please let us know in the comment section where you're watching us from. If you have any questions for these two young football players, please send it. I will ask them for you. And now I want to ask you, Jan, do you do anything aside, like what's your fun stuff aside football? Or is it still football?
No.
When you want to have fun?
My fun stuff. I sing music as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like in me.
Is it a passion?
Yeah,
or?
it's a passion. It's in me. Every time, like if I'm off from training, even now when I'm injured, I have injury, so I listen to beats, doing some music, you know, just for me to have that phone, I have that kind of feeling. And listening to songs. I don't do much than that, so.
So what you do for fun is music.
Yeah, that makes me happy. Like that's my even not playing football, but music. I love music. So.
Well, you will not be the first to do that, because I know a lot of footballers who are into music as well. So it's okay. So what do you do for fun, side?
It's to enjoy my life as much as I want.
Okay, yeah, the baller.
kind of.
Yeah.
As much I want, but I do love music and hanging out, you know, looking at people, you know, that is.
Okay, so now we're going to take another break. And when we get back, we'll be rounding up. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. It's Time with Frances. See you soon.
Today, Ghana News TV, we are the masters of the game.
This is what Africa's largest gold producer looks like from above. As gold production's boomed in Ghana, illegal mines have sprung up along most of its rivers. Earth is mixed in the water, making it untreatable. Miners use mercury to separate the gold. Once mercury's in the water, it's nearly impossible to remove it. Downstream, Ajuwa Menu depends on river water for cooking, drinking and washing, as do most of the people living in the countryside.
Our children often fall sick. Many people are dying these days, and we strongly believe it's the water. The river was our source of clean drinking water until the mining started here. What can we do? The police come and chase the miners away, but they always come.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Enka osro hene. Ka Apostle Stephen Amuakuhu okwantrefo penyi ene kofa baye edema Inner World of God Ministry International ewo biblical truth. Miminda ediye nimi ene miminda bia. Abra abo enumre nonso Ghana time. Yeyini life ewo Today Ghana News TV. Biblical truths. Power, power, power.
Okay, welcome back. After the break, we're here. Time with Frances is the show, and I am your host. My name is Frances John, and I'm here with my two lovely guests. They're footballers. Today we're talking everything football. I hope you tune in from the beginning, but if you're just joining, that's what we're talking about. They're professional footballers, and we've asked them so many questions. The viewers too, you also have a chance to ask any questions you like them to answer. You can do that in the comment section. And let's know your name and the country you're watching from. Okay, so now I want us to play a game, okay? It's all about football, so don't get scared. It's just something fun to lighten up this whole thing. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I will be the timer, by the way. So if you answer, you have 5 points. If you don't, I send the same question to Tijan, and if he doesn't answer, I will say it, and both of you will lose. But if he does, he has 5 points. Do you understand the game? Are you ready to play, guys?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So we're going to play a game now. It's called, it's a quiz anyway, so it's just for fun. It's not that serious. Okay, so he's from Sierra Leone, so it's Sierra Leone versus Guinea Conakry. So let's see which country is going to win, okay? Okay, our first question goes to Abubakar, and the question is, which country hosted the FIFA World Cup in 2018?
France.
Yeah.
No.
2018.
2018. Yes.
The country who is hosting.
Which, yes, country hosted the FIFA World Cup in 2018?
2018.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't see.
Okay, it's too bad. Guinea lost because of Abubakar. So
Oh my God.
that's on you. Okay, so we're asking the same question from Mr. Tijan from Sierra Leone. Which country hosted the FIFA World Cup in 2018?
Morocco.
Please, you said 20, please, you said 2018?
Yes, 2018. 2018.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Can I?
No, your time is up. Okay, if he doesn't answer, then we'll ask. Maybe you'll give me a chance.
Oh my goodness. How could I lost?
I know. How cold do you? Okay, I'm gonna do countdown. If you don't know, it's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Cameroon.
No. 3.
Russia.
Yes. Okay, so finally he won. That was his questions, by the way. So anyway, so you have 5 points because he didn't get it. So all right. So now your question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. I'm sure you should get this because this is a bit easier. I don't know. How many golden boots or shoes has Cristiano Ronaldo won? I'm about to do the countdown. If you don't know the answer.
5.
Wrong.
7.
Wrong.
Golden Boot.
Yes, golden boots. How many?
Not
6.
No. Okay, your time is out because you've tried so much. It's not even working. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo won 4 golden boot, European golden boot. 4. Yes, and that's the answer.
Next
But
time.
you have 5, he has 0. So for now, Guinea Conakry is leading with 5 points, and Sierra Leone is leading with 0 points, by the way. All right, so second question.
Go ahead.
Okay. So who is the richest footballer in the world? Brain counts down. You're so close, but it's not Cristiano Ronaldo. Sorry. About to do countdown.
Lionel Messi.
No.
Pourquoi je suis assez nul dans les questions aujourd'hui?
9, 8, 7.
Dis-moi sur les chess football player.
Yes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, 1. It's gone. The same question for you, Satijan. It's time for you to redeem Sierra Leone. So, who is the richest football player in the world?
I know it's Nima.
No, wrong guys.
Okay, another one.
Okay.
Richest football player now.
I'm about to go count down if you don't know. Are you serious?
Mbappe.
Okay, so I'm going to do countdown. Richest football player in the world. Richest football player in the world. 9.
It's crazy though.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, time is up. The richest football player is Fahik Bokia. I hope I got your name right. He is actually a prince, but he's a footballer. I don't know if you guys know him.
No.
You were close though, because everybody thinks it's Ronaldo, but it's not Ronaldo, guys. The richest football player in the world is not Ronaldo.
Good to
Yes, it's Fahik, and he's a prince, but he's a footballer.
Good to
Okay,
know.
you can Google that. All right, so that was your question, right? No, that was his question.
Yeah.
Yes, so your question is, who is older, Ronaldo or Messi?
Cristiano Ronaldo, of course.
Okay. I was just, yes, he's right. So you have 5 points. So we have a draw.
Yeah.
So what should we do to define who is the winner? What should we do? So should I ask one more question?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. What's the name of the show?
Time we try to say
Yes. Yeah, so he won. He's a winner, so he won. Okay, guys, that was so fun. Thank
He
you.
was just saying,
Yeah, he didn't even know.
I know.
Okay, he was faster than you. Okay. So it's time with Frances. That's the name of the show. And your host is Moa. My name is Frances Jal. With me here, I have two lovely that chocolate football players, and they're professional footballers. We've been having a chat. We want to know everything about football, and they have given it to us. I hope you're watching and tell me where you're watching from. I want to know from which country, your name, and if you have any question you want to ask, please do so. I will definitely ask them for you. We're also live on satellite. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, later, and in Today Ghana News. On Today Ghana News TV, I beg your pardon. We're also streaming. Earlier I was live on TikTok, but now he is live. So our associate channel is King FM 93.5. Thank you guys for being live at Akim Heman in the Eastern region. We have King's Radio in Accra. Thank you guys for streaming live today for us, and Jaframa TV at Wararora. In Otu region, we have Sekina Information Center. We're live there at Talale, Northern Ghana, at the Lema Community Information Center, and at in Kwanta and France TV. We're at the Aflamo in Volta region. Thank you guys so much for tuning live. And now I want to ask you guys for what advice, I'm going to start with you because you're the winner, of course. What advice will you give any young boy out there who wants to be a footballer? Whether from academy or he's starting from the academy or it's just in Africa building up this dream of his, what would you say to?
Yeah, I have so many advice, like stay away from drugs, sleep early, keep working hard, keep doing what you love, be consistent, yeah, be patient because that's covered it all. Be patient, yeah, as my brother said before. So that's the key, and be prayerful and focus on your dream. That's the most key things.
Yeah, focus. Don't lose focus no matter what, just focus. And you, Mr. Babakar, what would you say to any young lad out there whose passion, is to become a footballer?
To work hard, to chase their dream, you know, in a professional way.
Okay.
You know, because there is a lot of step in football.
Sure.
So, the two hard step on football is first of all to reach the goal.
Okay.
Because you have the goal.
Yeah.
How to reach the goal? You have to do a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, sure.
And after that, there is the biggest sacrifice, because it's not only about reaching the goal; it's about to maintain also when you reach the goal.
Yeah.
That's the biggest sacrifice. You know, so that's like it's hard work to sacrifice yourself. When you want a result, you should sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, and to keep your head on your shoulder every time.
Okay.
You know, success should not bring a failure to you. You know, you need to keep always your head, and tomorrow is another day. Don't focus on your achievement.
Okay.
Doesn't matter the longer of your achievement, you still have to achieve something.
Yeah, never give
Sure.
up.
Okay, so never give up, focus, don't lose focus. You heard it from them, so just stay focused no matter what. Keep pushing, you will get there. Okay, Mr. Teacher, I want to ask you, what is the legacy you want to leave behind in this your football career?
Like,
You want people to know you for, like when they mention the name, say John, what's that thing? I want people to remember.
helping the needy, supporting each and everyone's dreams if I can, if I'm that kind super rich here. because it's very difficult you seeing people that are going through struggles. You understand? If you can help, assist. It's very difficult, it's very hard. Sometimes that feeling is there. Because for you to be at the top, it takes a very long way. You understand, you know the kind of things you've been through. Only for those people like they were born with silver spoon, there you can say, oh, but in life you always have these stormy times. You always have hard times, difficult times. So everyone is going to pass through. But my legacy I want to leave, helping the needy. You understand? Supporting each and everyone's dream.
Okay. That's so good. You've gone through an injury, so I want you to give an advice to anyone going through the same thing or someone who maybe as a footballer planning to be a footballer in the future, if he happens to any one of them, how should they handle it? Because I know it's something that can be really depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is part of football. You have to expect crack foods like getting injury. It's only how you bounce back. You get. So if they give you some certain time so you to relax, you just relax. When you feel okay, do the recovery mode. When you come back, then you have to be bounced like you've never seen anything. When you come back, push more harder, keep it that level, keep going high. That's football.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm going to ask you the same thing, the same question I'm saying.
About
Your legacy, yes. What do you want people when you say, oh, Booba, Abubakar, when they scream your name, what legacy do you want to leave behind, like people to remember you?
like the main things is about keeping my authenticity.
Okay.
Because I know who I am, how I can invest myself on people. Doesn't matter material or human being. I know how I can invest myself. So the main thing is like to do like a good action.
Okay.
Good action because it's only good action and good action, good investment, good things for me, for myself first because it doesn't matter what, put yourself first.
Yeah, of course.
And then for my family, my area and the country also, belong to my financial capacity. You understand what I mean? But at the same time, I have love for communication. So like, I'm trying to see the way I can involve myself for performing, to because I know how the things. So that it's but the general thing is like to do good action. Good action mean a lot. To be kind to someone, to like help, like take someone in hospital, or to make like in Africa we have this how to call it this place where everyone is going to take water.
Yeah, for the tap.
Yeah, it can be something like that. Good action. People will always remember you. Like, he's the one who did this.
Yeah, like to your village or your town to build
Yeah.
something that people can remember
Definitely.
you of. Maybe you can say, in my village we don't have water. I want to make a well, but in a very easy way for people to fetch.
There is a lot. There is a lot of way you can do. Even inside your family.
Yes, of course.
You can achieve a lot of things. And the main things because we are African. I'm gonna say this. Like give. Don't think about what you are receiving.
Yes.
Just focus and giving. The return back is not from people, from God. And it's coming in a expected way. That's why you don't have to be focused on what people are doing. You just do good action.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think it has to start from us. As you do, many people, others will follow. But this real good action. Let me just chip in this. It's good to do good, but it's good to do good when it gets to the right people, because we've seen a lot of people being good, investing, but it doesn't reach to the right person. People squander the money, they take it and don't get to do the job well, or they don't do the job at all.
Sorry to cut you. Okay, both of us have a different perception of life. Like, that's yours. You understand? You can see some people who say, oh, they invest money in some action, but maybe their health is not clean. That's why they lost their money.
So do it from your hand.
It's from here.
But think about the people they said do this thing for.
That's why I said everyone have his own perception of life. You understand what I mean? Like when you are.
So you're saying because it's not coming from their heart or what?
It was just an example. The things I was trying to tell you is like when you are poor, it's calm. Doesn't matter the time.
When you're poor.
Like when you are like pure inside.
Pure, okay. When you're pure.
Yeah. When you are pure, it's calm.
You think? I think a lot of people have been pure, but the money did not go because people are just greedy. I think that's the case.
No, like
it's calm.
You know what I think?
It's calm. Maybe like let me give you like Elon Musk.
Okay.
Okay. Like he invested. He lost everything. You know that, right?
So he didn't get to come from it.
Who is he today?
So the billionaire and he's the richest guy.
It's calm.
Yeah.
You know why it's calm? It's not about like spiritual way. Understand? It's your failure taking you up. It's your mistake taking you up. It was not on the like spiritual way now. It's your failure. Some people scared to make failure. That's why they stop in way.
Okay, you're saying if you invest in the money and didn't get to the people, you'll keep on investing, or just look for the right way to.
Okay, just an example, like you give money to someone.
Yes.
And the person stole your money.
Yeah.
What will happen to you? You will not trust anymore, right?
No,
it will be difficult for you to trust.
It will be difficult for me to trust that person again. And if I want to do it, I will find another means of doing it.
Once it happened with that person is done already, that person is done already. You have to be careful of the people who are coming.
Exactly.
Because everyone can do it to you.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean my heart is not pure. That's why the person stole my money. Anyway, so just by the way, thank you guys so much for watching. The program is Time with Frances, and I am your host. My name is Frances. I want to say the program was live Twitch, on satellite, Facebook, YouTube, and listen on TodayGhanaNews TV. I'm also we're live on our association channel on Hind FM 93.5 at Ahim Haimat in the Eastern Region, Kings Radio in Accra, Jafama TV at the Aurora in Otu Region. We are Sekina Information Center at Talala, Northern Ghana at the Lema Community Information Center, and in Quanta and France TV also are flowing in the Volta region. Thank you guys for streaming live, and we are coming to the end of today's show. And thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate you guys spending time with me.
The welcome is going back to you. Thanks for the invitation. We do enjoy it.
Really do appreciate it.
Okay, I appreciate you guys too spending time. They said time is expensive, so they spend it on a watch. But this guy spent it with me, and you guys too. Everyone that take time to view the first episode of Time with Frances, I really appreciate you guys for spending time with me. So we're going to be here same time next week, Friday. It's a live show, so we're sorry we streamed late today. It's the first time, so don't be mad. But next week, Friday, we will be here, Time with Frances, and I am your host, Frances Chow. Good night.
Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. TodayGhanaNews, it's your clan. Time with Frances, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. In a few weeks, a new adventure, Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to